Might help if I actually turned it on. Just maybe. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Chicken, chicken. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sounding good. Anyways, what the fresh heck is going on here, ladies and gents? I'm Divik. Welcome back to Ark on Lost Island. And we're just hanging out in front of the base next to this new dermis I put down for my hunt for R gigas. And little updates. I have found good stats for a lot of creatures. This project honestly has taken a lot out of me. But you know what? It is also exhausting as crap, but I will say it is worth it. So let's go ahead. Let's go gig. And you know what? I'll tell you a little bit of something right at the top here. While we start talking about it, you got regular gigas, you got melee, got weight for some reason, got health, stam, melee again. There's health again, and then I believe these are the other two for these guys. Yeah. So yeah, gigas are good. I have combined the stats of Manic Armors, so we might do Manic Armor mutations here soon. I haven't blocked them out yet, but here they are. I got Therazinos here. I might do good stats on those guys. Probably not. We have good health and stamina and weight and melee on these two. I just need to combine those two, and then those guys will be ready. And doing the same thing with all the other creatures. Now, I feel like I'm only going to really do that for the major carnivores and Deinonychus. Speaking of Deinonychus, we're going to be hatching those guys today, and I'll tell you what, this project of getting all the good stats and whatnot. I'll put it that way. It is a drain. It is such a drain. Like, oh my goodness. Literally, I mean, manually searching for and spending hours on and doing that does kind of put a drain on the psyche a little bit. Not gonna lie. So you know what? But you know what? It is at the end of the day worth it. But at the same time, I don't think it is appropriate for anyone, myself included, to risk damaging themselves trying to, basically create content that y'all may or may not care about. Now, I myself, I am 100% understanding the pain that Syntac has to go through of taming all these creatures, finding the good stats, and combining them and all that stuff. I started doing that myself on this server and on the multiverse server, or the virtual friend server, which, by the way, I've decided to cancel that because, honestly, all I'm doing is stat combining, and it's taking a while. And also, with my own sanity and health not doing all that great, I don't really spend a lot of time on that server, or even on here. And when I do feel well enough to actually come on here, it's literally just to combine the combine the stats, really. So, we're doing Deinonychus today, and I already see a mutation. Oh my goodness. This is doing good on my psyche here already. I get the feeling isn't it 85 for these guys? That's right, it's 85 for these guys. So let's go ahead, increase, boom, boom, bing, bong, bing, bing, boom, done, nailed it, aced it, cannot be stopped. So how the heck is everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm still okay. Still dealing with a lot, and trying my best to get the good stuff in front of you guys. Because I tell you what, the stat combination project that I decided to start, it is a lot. It is a lot. Like, okay, slot 4, and what was that other one? Slot 8? Are you kidding me? That's probably a delivery. My mom will tell me. Alright. We got our first 2 straight away. You'd love to see it. Let's do a passive whistle as well. Make sure they don't go anywhere. I mean, nothing really happens over here, to be fair. Oh yeah, it's a package. All right, I'll see about it here in just a second. But yeah, no, this thing is great. I did make really good stats, or I did the best I could with what stats I have. So I am low key relying on these mutations to actually get me some better stats here. Because that weight, that 411 weight, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it at all. I want to try to get higher, but even Syntac himself mentioned that getting a weight mutation on Deinonychus is quite difficult, and I feel for him, like because I've been trying for a while to get a good weight stat, and it is not a thing. It's really not. Like, bruh, it is a drain. If anything, it is a really big drain. And also, it doesn't help that these guys are hatch creatures, so there's no increase, there's no stat increase, when you tame them. So it's literally you get what you get, and that's it. Hello. Okay, we got two here. Okay, so what was it? Slot 3. So here's what I'll do. Crack. Crack. Just crack them straight away. Okay, let's see. 6, 7, 8, and 10. And you know what? I've decided also just to cut out the whole hatching up the creatures, pre-hatching the eggs, and then hatching them all at once. Because that was the old school method, to be fair, and it worked for the time. But with the incubator, you don't have to do all that. I just wish you could crack multiple eggs at once. Yeah, oh my goodness, I love Deinonychus. I really do. They are a couple of they are some of my favorite guys. It might help if I turned on the nanny boy here. There we go. Now they can eat. Oh my gosh! Whoa. Hold on. What the crap? Check around real quick. Put those eggs in. But honestly, this is all I really feel like doing because I've been sitting on the Deinonychus eggs for a hot minute. Like I've been just waiting to be able to finally hatch these guys for y'all. And just sitting here waiting for the opportunity to hatch these eggs. Like, oh my gosh, I've been sitting on it forever and ever and ever. And I will say that now that getting to actually hatch them is quite satisfying. It really is. Um, yeah, no, it's been great. And you know what? I do enjoy this so much. This is like my favorite part of the whole hatching projects is literally hatching the eggs. But I'll tell you what, getting them is a pain. And you know what? Night Stalker has been very, very busy with life. So, getting the good stats all combined and whatnot, I do all that. I would do all that stuff, and then he would get the eggs, and then we would hatch them together if he had the time, or felt like it. Which again, fair enough. But you know what? It is a whole process, and you know what? Doing everything myself, on top of combining the stats, on top of getting all the eggs, it's a drain. It really is. And honestly, I've considered just taking a break from just streaming for like a week or so, just to kind of relax and kind of focus on the one thing. Because my concern is literally just doing all this stuff and then also making good content for you guys. Those are the concerns of every content creator ever, is to actually make sure that everything is going well and that you guys are entertained at all. And it is a worry. It is a worry. And you know what? Even with my 222 subscribers, which by the way, all of you, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I just wonder if what I'm doing is enough. You know what? Because this is all I'm capable of doing. I don't have access to like the best technology. I just have streaming capabilities, a PS5, and a on-brand microphone. That's all I got. And that's I'm just using what I have, and sometimes I feel like what I have isn't enough. And I'll tell you what, it does drain. It is a worry all the time. It is a concern all the time. So I feel for any content creator who is doing what I do. You know, I tried it out because Syntac did it, and I was like, you know what, let's try it. You know what, heck, I have G Portal because of Syntac. So it's like, hey, let's step into his shoes. Let's see what do. Because you know, as you know, he did stop doing daily content and he barely uploads anymore. That's because he's working on big projects and whatnot, and I feel for him. So I may end up following in his footsteps, really, and just kind of working on stuff in the background and only posting every so often. Now, obviously, there are the other three games that I play, being, you know, For Honor, being Guardians of the Galaxy. I just started playing Security Breach again, which I've gone on record to say was very, very fun. Like, I enjoyed that so much, and I really I had so much fun with that. So, you know, I do have my other games, but still, I may actually stream less in the future, just for that reason, because I want to make sure that everything is perfect. And you know what? And also, I'll tell you what's draining is literally, you know, putting in loads and loads of work into something, and then nobody watches it. I mean, that's also just the algorithm saying, oh, you want to be a content creator and you only have blah 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 stuff? Haha, so you have chosen stress. And it is stressful. It really is stressful. And it is a pain in the neck. Oh, we have a blank here. Hello. Blank mutation. Nice. And that happens from time to time where literally you have a mutation and there's no visible color. So and then you end up getting a solid black, but it's got a mutation on it anyway. So I am watching for any increases in weight. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's see these guys. Where is that one? So which is why I said last time that I'm always looking for the. So I'm always looking for at the actual stats themselves versus each other. And now it looks like this thing is just it's got something, but we can't see what it is right now until we hatch. So let's go ahead and hatch this guy. Okay, so doesn't look like there's anything actually. Okay, let's try to free this guy. Actually, wait, hold on, Baryonyx. And heck, the barrier is literally here just to clean up bodies. So let's bring this blank over to the parents just to kind of see. All right, let's take you, bring you over here. Come on. Oh my gosh, I have Encanto on the brain. Am I the only one? I feel like Encanto's just been on the brain lately. It's definitely a fun movie. I don't know why. I just randomly thought about that. Sorry, random thought out of freaking nowhere. It's just Encanto. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's probably nothing. It's probably just a blank canvas, which that happens from time to time, where you literally there's no visual change. It's just boom, there it is. Yeah, man, wow. Let's see. Scan around, scan around. Well, but yeah, I've spent a lot of time just in this stream already. In the 15 minutes we've been streaming, just talking a lot about mental sanity and just mental health in general. And it's an important thing to note. And there is a reason why there is so many YouTubers that like, hey yo, share this with your friends, share this with your colleagues, because a lot of the times they're putting so much work into what they're putting in front of you guys that asking for the subscription and the support is literally just like, hey, I did work on this and I really want people to see and appreciate it. That's basically all it means. And people that don't do that, like myself and others, who are just like, okay, you know what? I'm doing the best I can. If you don't like it, whatever. But I may start. I may revoke that because it does drain me a lot when I've like put over a week into combining like say for example Deinonychus. I've spent over a week trying to combine stats and get all the good stuff and then combine them. And yeah, I've been working on these guys in the background, but it is extremely satisfying when you put a lot of work into something and it is well received and it is loved by many. It is so satisfying. It really is. So, I would encourage anyone to, hey, definitely leave a like. Definitely subscribe to that channel. Do all that stuff. Because you have no idea. You could be helping their health in a big way just by doing that. And yeah, half the time I literally am just talking to myself. But if I were to just stream and not talk at all, then what's the point? It would just be raw ARC footage that some random forehead in the deep web would just use as background noise for his or her own content or something. So there's a reason commentators commentate on things. Pokimane. I know that's old hat there. But no, that was honestly, when I heard about that, the Pokimane situation where she got copyright struck on Twitch, that to me that was funny because she didn't freaking she was just watching Last Airbender and not like commenting on anything. It's like if you're just gonna watch something and the only thing you hear is the show's audio, yeah, you're gonna get struck for that. I know that's old hat, but it's just a random thing. That's just how my brain works, and it's been increased lately. Like I noticed that my thoughts become more random as of late. That could just be my disability acting up. I don't know though. I've always had a struggle with that, but it is what it is, I suppose. But hey, people that the folks that say it is what it is are the most freaking terrifying people out on earth because they're like, okay, whatever. And we had a guy at our job that was like that. He actually works at AutoZone now. Imagine. But yeah, no, he was well known for saying it is what it is, or what is that, in a very specific way that I'm not going to do right now because I don't want to peak my mic and blow out eardrums, including my own. So I'm not gonna say that say that. Yes! I'm not gonna say it the way I want to say it, but like, what is that? You know, but like super loud. If you know, then you know. I'll put it that way. But yeah, I got that. I saw that 211. I'm happy about it. But yeah, I think that's 2 fridges down now. We got quite a few out of 8. 160, I think. Wait, is it? Did I do math? Did I do math correctly? No, let's see. Because let's see, the super cheaty but not really method of mathematics is literally if you're dealing with big numbers like 80, for example, cut the zero, cut the zero, cut the zeros out, and then just add them back when you have your total sum. And you know what? And then there you go. Because mental math, when you have a mental disability, is very difficult. Because thought, what is it? I don't freaking know. Mental math, what is it? I don't know. It's wild. But yeah, no. I've. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Not yet, anyway. That is something I'm going to save for later. I will save that for another time. I won't share that yet. Hey! This mutation. It's on there somewhere. But yeah, just with these alone, I already know what I want. But if we find anything else crazy cool, I will definitely use it. But you know, I'll be honest. At the start, I did legit for the whole good stats and combining them and all. What I did search around for a good while for a lot of them. You know, for like the Rexes and whatnot, I did legitimately search around and try to find the good stats. But after searching for hours and hours for multiple days, and I do mean days, like getting home from work, you know, and then immediately starting up the search again, and then doing that day in and day out, honestly, it started to drain on me a lot. Like, it started to affect me mentally that I wasn't finding anything for, like, a lot of what I was doing. So, I decided, after remembering that Razclark just showcased, not too long ago, the super easy way to get high-level creatures to spawn in the SDF command. And I did use it, and I have been using it, to find the good stats in tandem with, you know, the admin rifle and scanning around and seeing, you know, the stats are really good. And I'll tell you what, even with switching it up and using that command, it is still a little bit draining. It is. But is it a little cheaty? Not really. Well, yes, but no. Because here's the deal. Cutting corners for your own mental health is 100% fine in my mind. Because another double, nice. Because in my mind, a lot of folks, you know, YouTube personalities and whatnot, they're getting up at super early in the morning. You know, some people like 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and immediately going in to create content, and they're awake all day. I once saw a Markiplier video from a few years back, actually, of him doing exactly that. His daily routine of, you know, making content and editing and all that stuff. This is before he got editors and whatnot. I'm sure you've seen it. And these guys are getting up at crazy times, like the same times you would get up for like your normal job. While you're going out into the universe and doing work. They're getting up at crazy, crazy times to do that kind of stuff. I usually will get a full night's sleep, and a lot of these guys are already awake and making content and stuff, and recording and doing all that stuff. So, me cutting out hours upon hours of searching for creatures, and doing so for my mental health, I feel is absolutely appropriate. And you know what? I love the claim that Syntax spawns in creatures. So what if he does? So what? You didn't see him do it. So, what's the deal? What's the deal? So what? So what if he is? You gonna cancel him for it? I mean, he only did just stop making daily content for his own mental health as of late. Which, do I miss his daily content? Oh yeah, 100%. I do. But being a content creator myself, I understand what he means. And yeah, it does drain the psyche a little bit. Especially when you put a lot of time and effort into something and it doesn't get a lot of viewership or attention. It is a drain. It's a very big drain. And I feel for him. I really do. So yeah, I fully understand wanting to cut around a corner here. And wanting to take some time to actually work on stuff. Because yeah, I'm cutting out the middleman. I'm cutting out basically the hours search. But still, even with that, I end up getting nothing for like entire hours of me trying to get stuff. And what should be like 15 minutes turns into like 45 minutes of me trying to get good stats. And yeah, it is a drain. It's a drain. It's a very big drain, which is why I think it would be within my best interest to take a bit of a break for my own sanity, for my own health. Because doing all of this day in, day out, and then not stopping, and then going to my regular job for like 4 to 5 hours, which I'm part-time, and then stressing out over there and stressing out at home, stressing out in my personal life and everything. There is no break. There's no break in that. So I feel it is appropriate for me to step back for a little while and just kind of try to relax a bit and try to enjoy, because just getting on here and streaming and then not, if I were to stream the search, I might as well be a Twitch streamer. I might as well stream on Twitch and be in search for all the good stats and whatnot. I might as well stream that on Twitch and not be on YouTube at all. Because I'm talking hours upon hours upon hours of searching over and over and over again and getting nothing. And I mean nothing. Wait, hold on, let me see. Let me check that real quick. Excuse me. Yeah, so I use the SDF command to find the good stats. That's and I have a specific reason for doing so. That's pretty much all I just said right now. And you know what? If you don't like it, well, whatever. It's not like I'm doing this crap on camera, which I wouldn't, unless I was showcasing how to do it. Which that's what we have Ras Clark for, right? But you know what? Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Taking your own health seriously and putting yourself before content, 100% respect it. And anyone who does, mad respect straight away. Just nothing but respect. Which is why I think I may do that too. Now, I'm still going to be playing the games that I play, you know, Ark, Security Breach, blah, blah, blah. But I may put more emphasis on those other 3 games, and then kind of put Ark on the back burner for a little while, until I can, you know, I'm ready to actually do stuff. I decided to also just stop doing the whole cave exploration thing. I'm doing that stuff off camera from now on, I think. So all that kind of stuff I decided to cut out altogether. I've been looking for the artifacts. I've been getting multiple of each. And honestly, doing that stuff off camera is, for me anyway, quite nice. It is quite nice. I'll tell you what. Because it allows me a little bit more freedom to just do as I please, but still getting all the artifacts and whatnot. Like, I'm still collecting them, don't get me wrong. I just haven't done it on camera in a while. I mean, there is a labyrinth that I have no idea about in the desert that I haven't been to. But, you know, I may go in there. I think there's multiple. I could be mistaken, but I do believe there's like multiple artifacts in there, and I do need those. So, you know, I may actually do that. So, yeah, the good thing otters exist, eh? Mm. Mm. But yeah, I know most of this video, well, has been talking about my health and whatnot, but I have to be honest. I have to be honest. I don't like lying. I don't like lying to my girl, and I don't like keeping secrets from her. I don't like keeping secrets from you guys either. So when I'm say that, yeah, my health is on the fritz, I mean it, and I'm doing what I can to remedy that. But you know what? Doing all of this stuff myself is a drain. That and me wanting to step back from somewhat daily streaming stems from that. And it stems from me doing everything myself. It stems from me, you know, combining all the stats and whatnot and getting the eggs and all that stuff. I didn't realize how much having help actually, you know, how important it was until Night Stalker left. Now, I do not fault. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do not fault Night at all. He's got his own life to live outside of a video game, right? Where, you know, he's not a streamer. He's just playing the game for the sake of playing the game. You know, there's no obligation, right? He doesn't have to do what he does, but he does so anyway, out of his own volition. Night Stalker can do whatever the crap he wants. When he was around, he put in just as much work into this content as I did, and he's not even a streamer or anything. So, you know, for what he's doing, I respect it. I respect it. But again, he's not a streamer. He's not a content creator or anything like that. So, is I don't really care. Well, I do because I don't have any help anymore. You're probably wondering, well, where's Lone Wolf? Well, Lone Wolf is doing his own thing, and he has his own life to live, same as me, and same as Knight and everyone else. So, I don't fault him either. And you know what? I don't fault anyone. You know what? do what you can with what you got. And honestly, if anyone tries to fault you for doing what you can for your own sake, screw them. Screw them, honestly. Because that's effed up. Oh, you spawned in creatures, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, but I have a specific reason for it. Oh, you force tamed this creature. Yeah, but I got a reason for it. You know, there is a reason behind every decision. And there's a good 60% of the time it's for their own mental sanity. Like, I use the SDF command to cut out the hours of search for my own mental health. I do. I do. So, you know, if you're going to fault me for that, fine. Get lost. Hey, nice. Oh, we got two. Let's go, boys. Okay, let's see. Slot 4. Take you out. And I do believe all the rest of these are blank, so let's skip 1 and 2. And just crack them. That makes me so nervous. But yeah, no. I do not fault Syntac or anyone else at all for wanting to take a step back and take care of themselves. Because also, if you really think about it too, Syntac is married. He has a wife. He has animals to take care of. You know, outside of YouTube and whatnot, he's got a lot to worry about. You know, he's got his own house. You know, he's got all this other stuff outside of just YouTube to be concerned with. So, again, taking a step back for his own health, again, fair enough. Because if you really, if you just put aside, I mean, I'm talking about Syntac because you know what, he's a great guy. He really is. You know, not just the meme of oh you're a great guy. You're actually excellent. You're an amazing human being. Outside of just that, Syntac is a married man with a lot of other responsibilities other than just content creation. So, and, you know, and spending time outside, you know, getting some outside time and all that kind of stuff, it's important. It's very important. So, yeah, again, take care of yourselves, people. No, I'm serious. Take care of yourself. You know, people, and I feel like content creators who are honest about their mental health are OP. They are the absolute units for like, hey, yo, this is how I'm doing mentally. And you know what? I respect anyone, and I mean anyone who's like, hey, I'm not doing well right now. And I'm not. I'm not doing well right now. I've been talking to my girlfriend about it, and yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to really put to words what I feel, and it's just hard to really say for fact what's going on with me because I don't know. I feel like it might be burnout. I feel like it could be stress, which makes sense because there's a lot of things happening in my life right now that are very, very stressful. And it's a lot. It's becoming a lot. And you know, that could be it. It could literally just be that I'm doing way too much. And instead of you know, I did kind of jump kind of like nosedive into this whole stat combination thing. That could be it. It could be that I really just need a break from my job because I don't see the thing about me is I don't take breaks. I haven't taken a break from doing anything since the Florida trip. Which, if you know, then you know. And it was that week, I think, that 1 week straight, I just posted only For Honor content. I think that's what it was. I think it was. I just posted art. That's right. I just posted For Honor for like a week, and I think that was that. That's what it was. I think that's what it. That was the last quote unquote break I had. I still just had to reveal, reveal the videos as they needed to appear, and of course it ended up being posted at 11 a.m. my time. My time in California versus the time it was in Florida, which was a specific time, and I ended up missing that window a few times, but I did still manage to reveal those videos in anyway, and it was great. But the Florida trip was still fun, except for the ending, except for the part where we got stuck in Texas overnight trying to get home. Like, if I remember correctly, I ended up just taking a brief nap, doing a little stream, having a shower, and then going straight to work. If I remember correctly, and I think I remember surprising everyone because I didn't tell anyone I was back. So when I did, I just kind of popped up. It was like, "Hey, yo, I'm back, mother truckers," and I do remember surprising literally everyone. Like nobody knew I was coming. Nobody knew I was coming. So I'll tell you what, it was funny. It was pretty funny. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. So I managed to pull a fast one on literally the entire staff, and it was a good day. It was a good day. It was awesome actually. It was quite fun. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I may take a step back from art and just do all that stuff off camera, and just kind of go from there. I may take a step back because yeah, I don't know. It may sound like I'm complaining, and maybe I am, but I'm also somebody who really cares about this game and wants to see it succeed. So, my complaints are largely for the sake of not just myself, but anyone else who has that frustration. Because there's a lot of people that play this game. Hundreds of thousands. Sometimes I think there's a hundred. I don't remember the total count of players, but a game like this, I doubt would ever get cross-platform or anything like that. That would be wild, actually. Games like For Honor, it would make more sense. But a game like this, and where there's like whole different scenarios for different, frame rates and whatnot. Some things, some devices being better than others. And it's fine. It's fine though. I don't think a game like this, well, Arc 1 anyway, would ever get cross-platform. I doubt it. I doubt it very much. Hey, finally. I may not use that brand. I may turn it into something else. But yeah. Hey, oh, I see you. What? Wait, what was that? But yeah. So if you stop seeing content, daily content from me, that's why. I am taking. I may do a separate video. I might. Might end up doing my first ever clickbait. It's like, oh, you need to see this. I mean, would it be considered clickbait if I really need you to watch the video, and it's actually an important like channel related announcement? No, I wouldn't call that clickbait actually. I mean, it is important to the channel, so I may do a separate video on this topic. It might just be a straight up regular old recorded video. I just talk for a minute because yeah, I think it's important to be honest with your audience and more importantly yourself. Because if I'm honest with myself, I should take a break. Like, I should unplug this console altogether and just have at it for a little while. Take a rest. Take some time, take an important amount of time for my own sake, and just rest. Just rest. Because when you've been doing YouTube for as long as I have, and I've been on this platform for a good long while, and no real success happens, I mean, I will take my small wins. I will 100% take my small wins. I'll take small wins over big wins every day. Any day. But that's just me. And after a while, you start to notice, wait, hold on. My personality has changed. I feel different now. Something feels off. And when it does feel off, that's when you know it's time to take a step back. That's when you know it is time to relax and recenter yourself, find your center again, and come back better than ever. I think it's more important to do things like that than torture yourself by making daily content that, for me, doesn't even get watched half the time. Like, man, I'll tell you what, hour or so stream, right? Which, those, fair enough. But hey, I used to think, hey, hatching videos, excitement, whoop-de-doo. But you know what? I just like breeding. What can I say? I like breeding creatures. I like doing all that stuff. That kind of stuff is fun for me. It is fun. I do like it. But yeah, I'm greatly considering taking a break for my own sake. In fact, I may do that after today. Because after saying what's on my mind for, nearly an hour, I feel it is actually appropriate for me to take a break. So I may do just that. So, if you're wondering where the heck I've been, if I end up taking the rest of the week off, then you know. But don't worry. I will be back for the Shaolin rework when it comes. I think that's next week, actually. I will be back for that. Don't worry. I absolutely will cover that. 100%. You can bet your booty. I will be covering that. It will still be on the channel. I do have several like For Honor matches that I could upload because I have been kind of neglecting For Honor as of late. So I may actually end up doing those, and so that way you guys have something to look at. That's just my character. I'd rather you guys have something to look at. What is that? 4 and 10. Okay. Yep. I may actually. So yeah, I'm greatly considering taking a break after today. So if you're wondering where the heck I've been, this stream is basically detailing where I'm at. Not just mentally, but like what I feel about situations. I'll say it that way. But yeah, this is just what I'm feeling. And we're almost done with our eggs. We're nearly done. So let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and finish these guys. One last big push, and then I'll be taking my break. Probably just for the rest of the week, I would imagine. But I will be uploading at least some kind of something. You know? I do have plenty of clips stored up somewhere that I can post. So, you guys will not be completely bored. It may not be like the most entertaining thing of all time, but it is content from me. Alright, let's see. Last batch, final batch of the stream. With my luck, it's probably going to be nothing. Alright, final push. Let's see. Ooh, hello. Slot 3, I think. Yup. I think I see it. Oh, hello. I see you. Slot 9. Yeah, I might end up making multiple Deinonychus with these. Yeah, I think all of these are blank. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here straight away. I did make my my three different tiers of Rex. So those guys are good. Those guys are good to go. If I wasn't taking my break, we'd probably be doing the Gamma boss tomorrow. But I will be taking a break. I will be taking my break, and it's going to be great. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm actually kind of excited to just kind of unwind a little bit and just kind of only be worried about this one thing, and then that's it. But man, this is going to be great. I'm actually kind of excited. Because I'm excited. I'm excited. But I will be back. I'm not leaving you guys forever. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not gonna quit. I'm just going to take some time for myself, and I hope you guys understand that. I really do, because it's important to take care of yourself first. But hey, I mean, all things considered, though, look at the haul we got, though. I mean, look at all these. This is buck wild. That was like 6 fridges. Look at all this. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's quite a few. But once I put them in the cryopods, it's not gonna feel like a few, is it? All right. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today. I think some of these actually grew up already. Yep, they did. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, then you know what to do already, my friends. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And remember, guys, last one for a little while. Nobody panic. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you next time.